Hello beautiful Capricorns and welcome. This is your weekly tarot check-in for the 11th up to the 17th of January 2021. I hope you all had a wonderful start of the new year. I hope it's going to be a great year for each and every one of you. And let's get started right away. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising signs. Of course, you can also watch your Venus sign if you're looking for love messages. Let's see what is going on with my Cappies. I speak with sincerity. I'm getting throat chakra here. It's also about being authentic. We're gonna look at the cards in detail. I just want to get them out all before we start diving into each and every card, so I get a general feel of your energy. Capricorn, you can of course fast forward to the actual reading while I'm getting out all the cards. We have Sita here for you, and we have Radha. Interesting. Very creative energy, very expressive energy, what I'm getting so far. Some of you might want to talk about something or express themselves in a unique way. And we have the seeing beyond, so some of you are really intuitive here, opening their third eye. Alright, let's look at the tarot cards for you, Capricorn. 11th to the 17th, what's the main energy for my Cappies? A lot of stuff coming out already. We have the Ace of Coins in the reverse, High Priestess in the reverse, and we have the Hanged Man also in the reverse. No, yes, yeah, it's both. Oh, sorry, all three in the reverse. All right, what do we have next? What is your obstacle? Cappies, what are you dealing with? We have the Four of Swords reverse. King of Swords reversed and the Nine of Wands. All cards reversed. So I feel like there's a sense of delay in something, or something is stuck. One last card. What is the outcome here for my Cappies? I feel like some of you are not listening to their intuition. Maybe some of you are not being authentic. Eight of Coins and Page of Wands. So I feel like it's gonna resolve, but there is something that you definitely have to look at. Let's see. So we have the I Speak with Sincerity card coming out for you, Capricorns. The most important thing to know here is to be authentic, to really know what you want to say, to really know how to express yourself and not kind of give a wrong impression of what you're feeling, of what you're thinking. It's not about talking all the time. It's not about needing to go out there with what you think. But if you speak, try to speak from the heart rather than from something that is coming from your way of thinking only. And what I want to say here is that some of you might be trying to keep up a front or to kind of project something out there into the world that is not the real version of yourself. If this not resonates, you don't have to take it, of course. It's not for everyone, but for some of you, it's definitely the case that there is something else that you want to portray than you actually are, is what I'm getting. Or you're not listening to your intuition here. You're not letting the universe speak for you. I feel like this is you standing in your own way here. What's really important with this card is that everything that you say, that you do, is coming with a certain vibration that you send out into the world. And be aware that everything that you send out is coming back towards you. It's kind of a reflection of what you send out is what you get back. So be careful here. That everything is in alignment. What you think, what you do, what you say should be in alignment with each other. So maybe some of you are doing something very unconsciously that is not in alignment with who you truly are, could be. The next two cards are really interesting, Sita and Radha, because both talk about being devoted, being loyal, and falling in love with something, with someone. What I want to say here, whatever the situation is for you, Capricorn, whether this is a love situation that you're dealing with, or this is a project that you want to invest a lot of time into, or that you have already invested a lot of time into, or this is just self-love, you working on yourself, it's really important to not give up, because we have the Sita energy here. This is somebody who's been really loyal to her husband. I don't know who her husband was, but her husband went away, I think, for doing war or something like that. But she was staying at home, and when another king wanted to marry her, and they told her that her man had actually died. She still was loyal and faithful to him. And when he then actually got back, he didn't even believe how loyal she was. So it's a sense of you needing maybe to be more loyal in a relationship, but not only that, it's about being more loyal to what you have invested a lot of time in, a project of yours, being more loyal to yourself in kind of being more disciplined about something is what I'm getting. Maybe you need to put more effort into self-love or self-care for some of you. Whatever this is, you need to put in more commitment, more loyalty. And with the Radha energy, this is the story about somebody who's crazy in love with another person, but it's not only about love in a kind of two people related way. It can be for some of you, of course, to put more effort into a relationship, to totally express your love with your partner, with another person or a close friend that you're dealing with, but it's also about being connected and showing that love with whatever you do. Fall in love with what you do, with who you are also. That's a very important message with both these cards being so connected and very close in their energy. So it's really important that you don't lose the grip on something and don't drift off into the ego, because there is something that you want to do with your own true authentic energy. And yeah, I'm getting shivers right now. And you are kind of coming from a different place than what is actually authentic, is what I'm getting. So there's a need for you to adjust, maybe just a little thing in the way that you express yourself, not only by your words, but also by your actions, by the way that you come across to other people, is what I'm getting. We have the seeing beyond card. So this is you having an open mind, having a good connection to your higher self, to your guides, to whatever you want to manifest. This is you being a master manifester also, having this third eye open. It can be the reminder from the universe to be more in touch with your intuition as well, because for some of you that definitely is blocked, as we will see in the tarot cards, all in the reverse. Just the outcome cards being really positive here. So there is something that might be blocked right now that you don't want to see. It feels like you're standing in your own way here, and definitely you need to put more effort, more love into something that you do here, or into yourself. First cards that came out were the Ace of Coins in the reverse, and the Hanged Man in the reverse, and the High Priestess in the reverse. What this is telling me is that there is something that you might have been working on, that you want to get off the ground, a new beginning of sorts, but there's a lot of stuck energy here. It feels like there is something that you want, but it's not getting off the ground. It feels like you are not listening to your intuition, not being authentic, not showing too much commitment. The Hanged Man, sorry about that. The Hanged Man in the reverse also talks about putting in more commitment, getting a different perspective on things, doing it from a different viewpoint, seeing things from a different perspective also. So there is something that is blocking you in moving forward, in having this new beginning. There is a delay of sorts. There is stuckness also with the Hanged Man. And there is something that you're not listening towards. I feel like some of you could use more authenticity and put more love into something that you do, and be more real with somebody or with something. We have the Four of Swords here in your challenge position in the reverse. So some of you are maybe up in your head, not listening to your intuition because you're overthinking. Some of you are not taking the required break from a stressful situation. It feels like you're very imbalanced as far as your emotions are concerned. And it's time to kind of find some peace of mind, definitely, by taking a break from thinking in whatever way that you see fit for yourself. I suggest meditation. It helps a lot. And don't get frustrated if it doesn't work. If you're new to meditating and it doesn't work out the first time you try it, it takes practice like everything else, but it's a good way to quiet your mind, or just listen to some binaural beats, some frequencies, solfeggio sounds, anything that raises your vibration a little bit. I feel like your judgment is a bit clouded, and not only your judgment, but it feels like your third eye is a bit clouded or blocked here in something, because maybe you are very stubborn, going in one direction only and not seeing other opportunities that might be arising. It feels like you're going about something, pushing your luck is what I'm hearing, whatever that means. And I'm getting a very stubborn energy, honestly. I'm getting an energy that is very focused on something, but you want to do it your way, and I'm feeling like it's not what you truly are or what you truly want to express. Something of the sort. You need to be more authentic. You need to put more love into this situation. The advice for you is the King of Swords reversed and the Nine of Wands also in the reverse. So it's time to push through. It's time to go about a situation in a different way, take a different approach of being more relaxed, of not being so stubborn. Like I said, some of you are on the wrong track here in how you do things. I'm not saying that what you do is not for you, but you're trying to do it your way and it's very stubborn. I think that if you relax a little more, if you show more patience, if you kind of are open to new possibilities, if you express yourself more authentically, more from the heart is what I'm getting. Don't speak from your brain, speak from your heart. Then it will be more in the flow. It will go easier, whatever you're working towards here. With the King of Swords, there is a sense of unclarity. It's about not being clear with what you want, not standing in your strength, not having the wisdom from your guides, from spirit, from your higher self. I feel like you want to push through no matter what. Some of you could be driven by the ego, by a way of thinking that is not really good for you. Maybe you have set your mind on something that you think you want. Maybe this is a very material focus, for instance, and it's not what you truly want. It's not what's really meant for you out there. So put more love into the situation that you're dealing with and be more authentic and try to let your intuition speak here. All right, the outcome, like I said, is positive though, because we have the Page of Wands and the Eight of Coins. And what I'm seeing here, Capricorn, is that you're going to invest a lot more time, but that you're doing it with a lot more creativity, with a lot more intuitive power. There's a driving energy here. I feel like you will fall in love in the course of this week with whatever you're dealing with whatever you see is blocked right now, whatever challenge you might face. It's going to be broken, or it's going to... yeah, the kind of stuck energy is going to be broken is what I'm feeling. If you put more love, in more authentic energy, more enthusiasm into this situation, if you put more work into it, more commitment. So the universe wants you to be more commitment, to see things for what they are, to see where you might be on a kind of a wrong track. Not so much in the sense of manifesting something physically that is not meant for you, but how you go about it, how you put your energy and your commitment into it. You could be doing something just for the sake of doing it and not putting a lot of love into it. It's time to be more authentic, to speak your truth, to express yourself, and to work on something from your heart and seeing beyond the superficial. And if something is stuck in your situation, it's time to put more commitment and more love, more enthusiasm into the situation, and it's gonna move you forward here, definitely, Capricorn. That was a very deep reading for some of you. Hope this resonates in one way, shape or form. Please leave a comment if you like. I'm looking forward to your comments, guys, and I'm wishing you a lovely week ahead. Bye bye, take care.